Hey POE, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. So this is going to be the video for the tasks I'm asking you to do on week 2. Okay, so that starts April 6th, I think. Full disclosure, I'm recording this on the Tuesday before that because I like to work ahead. But I have been able to see so far that some of you have been responding to that extra credit opportunity that I gave you. That's awesome. Yeah, glad that you're doing that, and it's good to hear the things that you're grateful for, or you think are good, or just the least bad in this time of coronavirus kind of shutdown. Yeah, I need to know what assignments you want that extra credit attached to. Okay, and if you didn't get that extra credit opportunity turned in by this point, it's too late. All right, that's how it goes. But you will have a new extra credit opportunity that will be due this week at 11:59 Sunday evening. Okay, so let's talk about the other things before that. So week 2, we got manufacturing processes and product analysis. Okay, and so that's 2.2.2 and 2.2.1. I actually flipped the order on that. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. All you're going to do with 2.2.2 manufacturing processes is go on the activity, check out these videos, okay? Subject matter expert videos. This is all about like how are things made, all right? And so the essential question that they give for this one is how can an existing product be changed to incorporate different processes, manufacturing processes, to make it less expensive and provide better performance? Okay, I'll say that one more time. So how can an existing product be changed to incorporate different manufacturing processes to make it less expensive and provide better performance overall, right? Watch these videos. They are really cool. They show how casting happens, like die casting, some things about safety here, failure mode analysis, forging. So these are just different ways of creating things that you ought to know about, okay? And I want you to think about how things are made, and especially the things that you're going to examine in 2.2.1, okay? So after you check out these videos, you go on to 2.2.1. I've actually created an assignment that's going to pop up on the screen. Let me flip to this real quick, Google Classroom. This shows me my screen right now, so this is scheduled, and by the time that you see this video, this will pop up. It's going to be 2.2 material properties, 2.2.1, okay, product analysis. So I want you to think of this as like an extension of your reverse engineering project, 6.5 in IED, okay? You probably remember that from last year. This year I actually gave them a little more time even, and I'm looking at next year. I'm going to give a full month for that project. So apologies, it's part of the learning curve for, this is my 3rd year teaching this stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it a little differently each time. But some of you might have wanted more time to model those parts, right? Here's the basic question to consider through this activity, product analysis 2.2.1. How does an engineer select physical materials to fabricate their design? All right, so here's the details. You're going to do this 2.2.1 alone or with a partner virtually, okay? If you're doing it with a virtual partner, you must have the exact same product in your houses, your respective houses, okay? So I don't want you to both have an iPhone and choose to do that, and one of you has one iPhone and has the other one. You need the exact same iPhone, right? Or an Xbox, you need the exact same kind of Xbox, okay? Otherwise, you can't really compare well. All right, so the second thing, do only one product instead of MyPLTW's directions for 2. Okay, once you've picked that product, you're going to analyze 2 parts of that product, okay, or what they call components of the product. So if you look on their instructions here, 2.2.1, they actually ask you to do, 2 different products. You just need to do one, okay? Do the investigations, filling in the table that you can, right? Perhaps Google the answers to the others. I say that you can because some of these things, like a continuity test, you need a multimeter for that, honestly, okay? And I bet for a lot of you, you don't have that at home. You might, your folks might, but you probably won't for a lot of you, okay? So for that, you might have to actually Google your answer or try, right? If you can't get anything, just leave it blank, okay? But after you do those investigations and fill in those tables, you're going to practice modeling the said parts, okay, with a pencil and paper or Fusion 360, all right? Some of you have gotten on Fusion 360 now. It's a really cool program, very intuitive. And I know those of you who liked Inventor last year, this would be a great opportunity to get to do more with modeling, software modeling this year than you would have in a normal POE class, okay, because you just have more time, all right? So here's the equipment you would need. 221, which we looked at. Their slideshow, Introduction to Materials, all right? Refer to this if you have some questions. And then optional, Fusion 360. You don't have to use it. You can do it by paper and pencil, all right? And then optional, as many of these as you have, right? The multimeter, magnet, nail, small scale, balance, graduated cylinder, ruler, dial calipers, calculator, MyPLTW formula pack for calculating area/volume, okay? As many of those as you have, that will help you get these things filled in here, okay? In number 9. And if you are trying to decide what you want to analyze, here's a list. So you can just pause here and check out this list, but I'm going to move on. Okay, so you can go back and pause that and check that out. Finally, the things for you to turn in on that assignment on Google Classroom are screenshots of the tables from 221 filled in, and your sketches, right? Whether they're pencil or Fusion 360 sketches, okay? Last note I want to make about that, I know this video is going pretty long. Take a good amount of time just to think through number 4, all right? So like, how is your thing created from its birth all the way to its death, okay? So product life cycle is a really interesting thing to consider and study, and I wish we had more time for that. All right, that's about it. Lastly, the extra credit opportunity for this week is develop a way to slow or prevent the spread of a virus, and that is creative and new, okay? And you'll see that pop up in Google Classroom Stream also, that assignment, extra credit opportunity, okay? I think for you guys, I'm giving you 5 points of extra credit on that. So I gave you a lot for the first one, so you get 5 with this one. So, all right, video's way too long. Have a great week. See you guys later.